Hey, good morning, guys. Today's the day. It's kind of like the 3-minute mile or climbing Mount Everest or winning the Super Bowl or the Stanley Cup or winning the World Series. So today we're going to try to do the unthinkable, the 8 errand challenge. So good luck to us all. All right, our day is starting out pretty good. So here's the boss. So immigration, we wanted to be here at 8. We got here at 8:20. So let's call it 20 minutes behind schedule. We were what, 3 minutes at immigration?
Not even.
Yeah, like 3 minutes at immigration. There was nobody there.
Yeah.
Walked right in, said we're here to pick up the ACR card. Asked for my name and had the card in my hand within just a minute or two. So we were right out the door, say less than 3 minutes. Then we went over to JRC. Luck would have it, nobody was there.
Nobody's there.
Not one person in the office. So we walked in, turned over my passport. Then they said it's going to be about 3 weeks to get it back. And it'll be stamped and I'll have my 13A probationary visa. And we were in there, I'm going to say 2 minutes.
Yes.
So in 5 minutes, we got 2 of 8 items complete. So now we're off to errand number 3, which is Polaris, which is where we're going to get our fuses. So off to Polaris. All right, we made it to Polaris, errand number 3. They're serving customer number 22, and we are customer number 26. So a little better odds than last time we were here. So we only have 4 customers ahead of us. So hopefully they'll have the fuses in stock, and it won't take too long to get errand number 3 completed. All right, so errand number 3 is in the books. So we did get it done. It took 20 minutes at Polaris. There was 4 people ahead of us, and we did get our fuses. So we have 6 fuses to spare. So the next time, obviously, we have an issue with the transformer, and we call Noriko to come up, and they don't have the fuses on their trucks. We'll have 6 of them available, so it makes sense. So errand 3 complete. Off to errand 4, which I believe is City Hardware.
City Hardware.
All right, we're on our way to the other side of Dumageddon, City Hardware. All right, we got good news and we got bad news. So first setback. So we went to City Hardware. We did return the product. So that was number 4, right?
Yes.
All right, so errand number 4 is completed. And then we went ahead and got another gallon of that gray paint for our patio. So that was good. So that wasn't on the list, but we're not going to count that as an errand. But we went ahead and got another gallon of that. So the next step or errand was our cabinet pulls. So we said, hey, maybe we'll do a twofer. Maybe we'll be able to go to City Hardware and find our pulls. We need 18, I believe. They had 8 in stock. Out of stock, sir. So a little setback there. So next to City Hardware in Dumageddon City is Robinson Builder. So we pulled over there. It's just right down the road. So I went into Robinson Builder, 0. They had 0 in stock of the color that we wanted. So like I said, sometimes it takes 3, 4, 5 stores to get what you want. So we have how many completed now?
4.
So 4 of 8 errands completed. Now it's 9:30. And you know Wilma has a dentist appointment today, and that's scheduled for 10. So we're going to have to go and head that way, and that's considered errand number 5. And then right around the corner is Mandawi Foam. So it looks like 5 and 6 hopefully will be pretty easy.
Yes.
And then off to 7 and 8, we'll see what happens. So the good news is today's not over to midnight. So we'll keep at it. We'll get hungry at some point, but we're off to the dentist's office, and that will be errand number 5. So I'll show you a little bit of Dumageddon traffic. No stop signs, no red lights. Look, this is a 4-way, pretty major thoroughfare. Robinson Malls is right off here to the left. But take a look. There is no stop signs. There is no traffic lights. It's just the honor system. So we're gonna have to take a right here. So we got to follow this bus. But see how it's just, I guess, organized chaos. You just got to pull out, make it happen. I got to switch over to the left lane because this happens to be a one-way. And that's a little bit about Dumageddon traffic, organized chaos. All right, snag number 2. Told you guys this challenge, it's not easy. So 10 a.m. appointment at the dentist. We arrived 9:45 a.m., 15 minutes early. Start working on my thumbnail while I'm in the waiting room. All is good. They finished up with the patient, the earlier patient. Lee's about 5 minutes to 10. We're 5 minutes away from going in. Getting ready to call Wilma in. And guess what? Brownout. No power at the dentist's office, no generator. Can't fill a tooth, with all the drilling going on with no power. So we rescheduled for next Monday. But we told them we're going to be here in the greater Dumageddon area for the next couple of hours. So if the power comes back on, we'll come back. So I don't know if we can say this is a fail or not, because we still may get it done. But errand number 5. Let's call it on hold. So now we're going to head to try to get the cabinet pulls, the closet hanger for the curtains, and the candles. So wish us luck, guys. All right, guys, things are starting to get a little complicated. So we left the dentist off to errand number 5 because we can't count the dentist as number 5. So we went to Mandawi Foam to get the curtain rod in stock. Hit the jackpot, so getting ready to pay for that. And Wilma said, hey, let's go to the 3rd floor and let's see if they have any stools for our inside island. And we've been real picky with the type of chairs that we want, or stools for the island, because we're trying to get it to match, obviously the decor of the house. Luck would have it that they had a stool in stock that is the exact same material and color as our couch. And that's where we got our couch itself at Mandawi Foam. So that nice brown suede leather look, that faux look. So we went, oh my God, that's exactly what we were looking for. So they had it on display. So we asked the salesman, can we get 4 of these? And he came back and said, out of stock. So we can order them and they'll be in about a week to 10 days. So he said, okay, that sounds good. So we went ahead and got another errand done, even though we're not going to be able to count it. We do have the stools, the 4 stools on order. And again, they match perfectly with our couch for our island. In a week to 10 days, we'll have that. So that's good. So that's another thing off the list. So while we were at Mandawi Foam in line, guess what? The dentist called us and said, we have power. You can come back. So I just dropped Wilma off. She's in the dentist office now. So that makes you think a little bit, right? Just imagine you were in the chair and they were drilling away and they're halfway done and there's a power failure. I don't know. Maybe I'll go in and ask the dentist what they would do. I would assume they would call it good enough and just fill what they had drilled, I would imagine. Then probably have to come back and have it redone. That's a good question to ask. So errand number 5 is complete. We're here now at the dentist's office, which is errand number 6. And we'll get back to you in a little bit. All right, we're getting closer. Number 6 has been completed. Wilma's dentist appointment is done. So how did it go?
It's pretty good.
You had 1 filling, correct?
Yes.
And it feels pretty good?
Feels Good.
She's a gentle dentist, right?
Very good dentist.
Yeah, she's a
Yes.
very, very good dentist. So we're very glad that we found her, and we have someone to go to if we have any, dental issues. So number 6 is in the books. So now we're heading back downtown to Rejoice, which is a very large hardware store, and we're only down to 2 things: all the pulls for the kitchen cabinets and the candles, which should be without problem in Rejoice hardware store. So wish us luck, and we're heading back downtown.
Boy, that was a challenge.
So we headed down to Rejoice, and it was right before lunch. It was about 11:30, and they close at 12. I mean, basically all the businesses here in the Philippines just close completely down from 12 to 1. So we got there, a little after 11:30. Could not find a parking spot. So I circled around 2 times trying to find a place to park. Couldn't do it. So I just let Wilma out and said, have at it. Get the best draw pulls you could find and 6 candles. So kind of a 50-50 proposition here. We got 1 of 2 items. The candles was out of stock.
Of course.
How is that possible? There's brownouts here every day, and for some reason, Rejoice, very large hardware store, candles out of stock. So we got our pulls, so that's good. So now we're in the business of trying to find candles, and we're going to go to the next hardware store and see how we make out.
Here's the good news.
And here's the not so good news. Never ends. So we went to 2 more houseware stores, and 1 dry goods store, and then 1 wet and dry goods store, all of which should be stocking candles. So that's 4 more stores, plus Rejoice is 5. Plus, I don't think we mentioned that next to the dentist, there was also a houseware store. We stopped in there real quick, right after the dentist, and they were out of stock too. So what is that? 6 stores. Can't find candles. Unbelievable. So right now we're at 7 errands completed. Not bad. Have 1 to go. So now we're going to start easing back from Dumaguete, because it's about 120 degrees down here, downtown, very hot, midday. So we're going to head to Bacong and then ultimately Darwin, and there is a few houseware stores there, and we'll go ahead and look for candles. So we're on the search for candles. Wish us luck.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, we knew today was going to be a challenge. That elusive 8 errand challenge is very difficult to achieve. It's kind of like finding Bigfoot or the Yeti or Loch Ness Monster. It's very, very elusive. So we gave it our best shot, and take a look. We found the final item, the 8th errand. It took 7 stores, and Wilma finally found candles in Bacong. So we were able to finally achieve our 8 errand challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed today as much as we did. We had a good time, and the reason why we made it like a joke is you really have to have patience here. You hear it all the time on many channels. You heard it on our channel. For the ones that live here now, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you're thinking about moving to the Philippines, you need to bring patience with you. So that's how we approach things.
Definitely, because it's just it's a challenge. Everything you're trying to do here is a challenge, because everything is out of stock.
Yeah, it definitely gets frustrated. So you just have to get used to going to a store and it's not there. It just happens. There's nothing you can do about it. And what we try to do with this video is just try to make a joke about it, make a day of it. You know, we're enjoying ourselves. Why get worked up? Why get worked up over candles not being in the store? It's not worth it. Laugh about it. We went out to lunch.
Yep.
We had great pizza. We spent the day together. So really, in the grand scheme of things, it was a great day. But we did accomplish the elusive 8 errand challenge.